Hey y'all, we just went to church again. Well, we've been gone for a couple hours. Casper, stop. We've been gone for a couple hours. And we came back. I just want to talk about my church lesson today. And also it's my husband's, well, my fiance's. I was consider him my husband. Anyways, it was my mother-in-law's / future mother-in-law's birthday. She's been in heaven for 8 years today. Well, not today. It's her birthday. She's been spending 8 years in heaven. She passed away on June 20th. That would have been 9 years since she's been gone. So it's a hard time for us. But I just want to talk about God. So they were talking about how God, you have to know the biblical God, not just, you can't make up your own version of him. You can't follow your heart. Well, you can, I don't know how to explain it. You can't follow your heart, but there's different types of gods that people will make up. The first one is the Play-Doh God, kind of like Build-A-Bear. You like build your own God, you shape him and change him in any way you want him to be. And we can't do that. We have to know the true God. Casper, stop digging stuff up. And then there's the personal God. Stop, Casper. Who is what we want him, like, he has to give us everything we want. We think it's his job to make us happy all the time. And that's not the truth either. Because God will put tough situations in your life that'll make you unhappy or make you depressed and stuff. But he'll help you get out of it. But let me just tell you something. He won't put anything in your life that you can't handle. Because that's not what God does. And then the other type of God is you participate in church kind of God, where you just participate in church and you earn a trophy for participating. And you don't like serve him, you don't live outside of the church, you just go to church and you don't do anything else for God. And I'm still trying to navigate from that kind of God to the biblical God. Because I always I want to go to church, don't get me wrong, but I also want to serve for him. I also want to live by him and things like that. And I also plan on getting saved. I don't know when. I want to learn more about God and all that before I do. Because I don't want to just get saved just for the sake of it. I want to actual one God. I want to know God. I want to live by him and I want to serve him. Not just, get saved and not know the biblical side of him. So I'm starting navigating from that. And honestly, I've figured out that I'm I always thought of God as every little piece of God. I don't know, every type of that for you. I thought a little bit of him. I thought his job was to make me happy. Not all the time, but still make me happy. And it's not. I thought you could, I don't know, really change him. I had my own perspective of him, of what I thought he was. So that's for the Play-Doh one, which I need to navigate away from that too. And then participate, I thought going to church, just going to church would be it. But no, you have to live by him and serve by him. And this church has been helping me learn more about God and figure out why I thought that those three of him being. And I need to know the biblical God. Because biblical God is the truth. The real God that we know and love. And I need to know more about him before I get saved. So yes, I do plan on getting saved eventually, but I want to know the biblical God first. And I want to live by him and all this other stuff before I get saved. Because in my perspective, there's no point in getting saved unless you know the real God and you live by him and all this other stuff. And then last week's was about friendship and being a good friend, not just once in a while talking to them. You need to make time for them. Which, honestly, this month, which we plan on going next month. We're planning on going every month this year, obviously. But next week we're going too. We were thinking about doing every other Sunday, but no, we're gonna do every Sunday, probably. Because the Word keeps calling for me and making me feel like I need to go to church more every Sunday and learn more about him. Especially if I plan on getting saved. So yes, that's my rant about God, and I hope this message convinced you to go to church, or at least one the real God, because there's a difference between the real God and what we think the God is. That makes sense, and that was the whole message of today's. And today is January 18th, by the way. But yeah, I'm glad I went to church today, and God told me about that, because it spoke to me. Every lesson spoke to me. I even had tears in my eyes. I'm about to cry, because how well it touched my soul today. It touches my soul every time, don't get me wrong, but especially today's. And I hope more of you plan on going to church. At least, I'm not making you go to church, but if you want to, this is a message to go to church. But don't do it. Just don't do it because somebody told you to. Do it because you want to. Otherwise, there's no point going. If you want to know the will of God and you want to get close to Him, strengthen your bond, go to church. Live by Him. But if you don't go to church and don't live by Him, because there's no point in doing it unless you actually are serious about it and you actually want to put God in your heart. Anyways, that's my answer. Sorry, it was 6 minutes long. I was going to do a short with this, but I turned into a whole video, but it's okay. I need more videos anyways, but yeah. I don't think if there's anything else, God, that you want me to say. I don't think there's anything else. So make another video or another short, because I love this kind of content. And this is about my lifestyle, because I want God and church and all that to be a big part of my life now. I was away from it for too long, and I want to get close to Him again and strengthen my bond with Him. For my sake, not just because of YouTube or anything like that. Because I want to. So I'm not even planning on posting any of this content about God, but it's a big part of my life, so might as well, you know? Because I'm posting lifestyle content. But yeah, I hope you like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and see you next one. Bye.